I never thought a cold marble floor in our Cherry Hills Village home would be the place I finally stood up for myself. My knees ached after 3 hours, but my mind had never been clearer. That night, after I politely disagreed with my father about sustainable building practices at an investor dinner, he ordered me to kneel until I remembered my place. Mom circled with her phone, snapping photos like always, whispering, "Smile, honey. This will look great for the family album." My name is Avery Langston, and for 28 years I'd been the perfect daughter in Denver's polished real estate world. Dad, Grant Langston, built Langston Properties from prairie land deals into a multimillion-dollar empire. Mom, Vivian, turned our life into a curated Instagram feed of charity galas and blessed moments. My brother Colton could crash cars and still get laughs. I once brought home a B+ and spent a weekend in reflection. No phone, no lights, just silence. The rules never changed. Straight spine, quiet voice, never outshine Dad or Colton. At the office I was the boss's daughter who needs watching. Promotions went to others while Dad publicly corrected my reports. Then Elena Vargas, our new VP of Development, noticed. She pulled me aside after one meeting and said, "Your analysis on green housing is brilliant. Don't let him bury it." The night everything shifted, I'd simply shared my ideas with Texas investors. Dad's face turned red. Back home the command came. "Kneel." I did it, not out of fear this time but to buy time. My phone, set to record in my pocket, perfectly legal in Colorado, caught every word. 3 hours later I stood up, legs shaking, and whispered, "Thank you for making this so clear." The next morning I met Elena and a sharp employment lawyer, Rebecca Torres. We documented everything. Years of emails, altered reviews, the recordings, Mom's public posts framing my corrections as loving discipline. Colorado law was on our side. Hostile work environment, intentional infliction of emotional distress, even family coercion evidence for civil protection. Instead of burning the company down, I chose a smarter path. I quietly resigned, filed the complaint, and launched Horizon Homes, affordable, eco-friendly developments across the Front Range. Investors who'd heard my dinner ideas came with me. 6 months later we broke ground on our first neighborhood, creating jobs and green spaces Dad had called trendy nonsense. Dad had a mild heart scare right before the settlement hearing. Seeing him in the hospital bed, smaller than I remembered, cracked something in me. We didn't hug and forget everything, that kind of movie ending doesn't happen in real life, but we talked. Mom started therapy after the judge ordered counseling as part of the agreement. Colton even apologized over coffee, admitting he'd been blind to how the favoritism hurt us all. Today I run a thriving company that builds communities instead of walls. I still see a counselor weekly. Some nights I dream of that marble floor, but now I stand up after 1 minute and walk out the door. The lesson I learned is simple. Real strength isn't destroying the people who hurt you. It's refusing to let their pain define you, then building something kinder in its place. You can break the cycle without breaking the family. Sometimes the best revenge is a life well lived, on your own terms, with your head held high under Colorado's big blue sky.